Alright everyone, I'm so muted for Kino, so she can't hear me yet, but we're here. Actually back with another season. Let me unmute myself so you can actually hear me. Holy fuck, we're fucking back! Goodbye YouTube monetization. Also, you guys can't see us on stream. Let me do that. Let me fix that. There we go! Holy shit! We're back! It's a miracle! My name is Gravion, and welcome to the new season of the Hunting with Friends podcast. I'm here with Kino.
Hello, it's Kino, your usual host.
And it's just us today. We're playing Monster Hunter Rise for the first episode of the new season, and I'm very hyped. As you'll notice, I'm not playing Bogan for the first time in many years, and that's because I have been fully converted to the captain of the Dude Squad. So I will be providing sick tunes on all of our hunts today. Alright, so Kino, is currently your quests, so I will leave those to you, since you were looking to, kind of get, what's it called? Get geared up here.
Posting up the goss since I need
Third.
him and Barov.
You might have gotten clickbaited the third. What did you see on there? Did it say Graviana sent you a message? I also have the wrong title on here. Fuck me. I'm an idiot. We're not doing in-game farm. This is Hunting with Friends. Let me change this. Yeah, you got 100% clickbaited. I stole that from Cameron, and I fucking love it. It's great. And to fill you in, Kino, so my going live notification says Graviana sent you a message.
Yeah, I get that all the time. It gets sent to my filters. It says sent a message going live, and I'm like, ah, I see.
Hey, Flyer, let me change this title real fast.
Hey, Big Flyer, what's up, dude?
Episode 1. There we go. We'll just... Oh, man, we missed a great opportunity to call this the Hunting with Friends podcast Rise. Just, like, right after the game. Holy shit. That would have been perfect. We are not playing with viewers today. And this is not in-game. Let me remove those tags. There we go. That's better. Hunting with Friends is back. That's right. Holy fucking shit. I'm very excited. Oh, man. So, Kino, why don't you tell us a little about what you have been working on over the last... When was the last podcast? Like last year? Like beginning of last year? I guess the last year.
Like November? Probably around November.
Was it November of last year? Or is it like November of the year before last? Because it's been a long time.
Shoot. I think it was just like after Fatale's released.
What do we do?
I don't know, man.
I don't remember. COVID like destroyed my sense of time. Like I have no idea.
Same though. Same.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. All I know is that this horn hits like a truck. I will hopefully not die to low rank monsters. Oh man, but yeah, it's yeah. So what have you been up to over the last, I guess, we'll say 4 months for now. And then if it ends up being not accurate, then fuck it.
Fudge. On my end, I've been working on a lot of art and projects. I recently got an article written about me and my giant Monster Hunter collection. So that's
hype as fuck.
good.
That was so cool.
Hype. Please notice me, Capcom Senpai.
Still waiting for the officially licensed Capcom merch done by Kino Creations. The fucking dream.
One day, man. One day.
Yeah. And the saddest thing is that is probably a higher likelihood than getting ducks in the actual game, like the main franchise games, and that's almost as depressing.
Oof, I miss ducks.
You know what? I have access. Hey, Hyper, what's up, dude? So let's just skip ahead. If you have not already grabbed them, by the way, Kino, there are subcamps in every area, and between 1 and 2 of them, and they're super useful.
I'm still getting to learn the lay of the land right now.
I may have made a mistake. This is probably not the right wire bug to take. It'll work. Also, other things I'd recommend is practicing mobility, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you are well able to get around. That did not play my song. That's not good. Goss.
You need a song of your people.
So no, this set doesn't have any attack damage buffs either. That's like the best thing. Is this hunting horn has no attack damage buffs. There you go. This monster hits so so weak. I mean, admittedly, I'm in full hiring gear, so it should be expected that it shouldn't hit very hard, but... Okay, Goss, I need you to stand still and take this Earthshaker. I think maybe I should have been using, the regular mode. No, I'm not actually gonna wire bug out of this. Just gonna stand here. Oh, by the way, have you unlocked the guard tackle yet for Greatsword?
I have.
It's really good. Oh no! No! I didn't get to show off the full damage. Oh, that's depressing. So there's actually a really dumb thing with Earthshaker, with one of the hunting horn's abilities, that where if you break apart certain parts of certain monsters with it, where the part like goes away, for example, like Gossarog's Ice Claws, you actually lose your second hit of Earthshaker, which is really depressing. Wow, that was embarrassing, Gossarog. Just gonna miss like that? And now we go into the DPS rotation. Oh, that's not the beam I wanted to... That's not the beam I'm looking for, Goss. You can't do that. You have to be like a real bro and just let me beat the snot out of you. Come on. I've taken way too much damage. I should not have been getting hit this much.
But you haven't healed at all.
I haven't, but I'm still half health.
Nah, be ballsy, man. Be ballsy.
Well, if I play like this and then go into high rank quests, I'm gonna get clapped. Like Goss would have already killed me in high rank quests.
Ooh.
Oh, rest in peace. Hang on, I'm not the first person to die in this series.
Good job, me. Legit though, I'm so far behind on this game.
You'll get there.
Ah man, adulting. No time for video game.
Yeah, I've been very lucky that I've been able to play. So I still raid in World of Warcraft, but I'm on the bench for the current fight, and so like since it's like the last boss, I'm having to just sit here while I wait for everyone else to kill it. Which means as long as I'm in Discord ready to go, I don't have to worry about anything. So I just play Monster Hunter Rise while I wait.
Hey, not bad, dude.
It's a pretty nice thing. I think I would very much like to be raiding, but they'll kill it this week. I'll get the kill next week. It'll be fine.
I haven't even logged into WoW in like a whole month already. Feels bad.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not actively raiding, the game is kind of like run out of content. Much like a certain Monster Hunter game that I know of. Which is unfortunate. I know you're not to end game yet, so you still got a ways to go, but kind of what are your thoughts on that? I'm sure you've seen stuff on it. The game just sort of fucking ends.
I feel like it was short. I didn't get through story completely yet, but of course I'm seeing everyone posting. I just feel, from what I've seen, it feels short.
Actually, oh, my stun to gate wore off. Rest in peace. This is my favorite thing about Gossarog, by the way. If he stuns you, he will go up and just like maul the crap out of you afterwards. He like makes a point to do it.
Danger.
Okay, let me get this stun resistance up. Okay, we should be fine to do this. Oh, perfect. So there's one thing about the game they've changed that I'm not certain that I like, and that's that Ice Blight they added the effect where it slows down your regeneration for your wire bugs, and so it's kind of like, oh really? Okay, sure. I guess we'll heal here, but it's been kind of crazy, to be honest. Like in terms of like. You get Ice Blight in this fight, and you're just done. You don't get to use Wirebug attacks anymore.
You noticed that.
I made a mistake there. I made a mistake. I made a mistake! Come on, this monster should be dead by now. Come on, Grav. You can play better than this.
Carry harder, dude.
There we go.
Nice.
I only got 1 KO, though. That's kind of depressing. Only 1 KO? How dare you?
Doot doot, hunting horn man. Doot doot.
I'll bring the damage horn next time so we can actually get buffs on the party. It's only like a few AFR behind overall, and it also brings attack up and affinity up. I really just need a mod to change the songs. Like put like metal on my horn or Megalovania or something.
PC release.
Yeah, next year. Next year. I don't really enjoy modding that much in terms of like monster and stuff like that, but just having the ability to like add layered armor in that I want and shit like that, or like change songs on hunting horns. It's just kind of the dream. Yeah, like. Hey, Makashi, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. Oh, and I don't know if you have the stream up, but I'm gonna play so I've updated my soundboard a little bit. I've got a few more sounds. One of the important ones is this. So I can now I can now quack on command, which is nice. But I've added one that I've said a few times, like off stream, but I felt like it was necessary to have it as a sound file, and that is just fire through the ass to hit the balls. That's the best strategy here. And that is that one, and I'm unsure what everyone thinks there, but I know Hyper heard me say that because we were hunting together at one point, and so like that will make sense. And if you fought the final boss of the game, that particular thing will make loads of sense. Just oh no, it's stupid. I'm sorry. But yeah, and so as for me, over the last 4 months, I have been playing World of Warcraft. New World of Warcraft expansion came out. Enjoyed that. I've actually recently started playing. What's it called? Playing. I totally spaced out on it. Not playing. Sorry, I've been making videos again. I've actually gotten back into making YouTube videos, which is. Unexpected of me. Hunter Chatbot has been kind enough to link my newest one, which I actually talk about how to recognize powerful charms, which has been a topic that was like people have been asking about in various places and things like that. And I didn't see any like good videos on it. Like nobody really talked about, well, how do you tell if a charm is good or not? Wait, Sony paid Capcom to delay the PC release of World and Iceborne?
I heard about that.
I had not heard about what the fuck? That's so bullshit. Man, the fucking Sony and their fucking exclusivity is literally like the worst thing ever. Like they're so stuck up on it. We have to have exclusives. You have to be exclusive to us. You can't. No one else can have it. And Microsoft's just like, you know what? Let's everyone play together, and then we'll fucking sell millions more copies of stuff. And the thing is like. And it's definitely that's definitely right, Makashin. It's Sony throwing their weight around, just being douchebags. But like, I really wish they would be more. As much as I'm not a big fan of Microsoft's most recent like consoles and titles, like I really wish they would be more like Microsoft in terms of just the way they do things. Because yeah, oh great, Nintendo did the same thing with Rise. That's wonderful. I know exclusivity sells consoles. I understand that. Like, I'm not gonna, how do I put it? I'm not going to, like, deny that. But exclusivity doesn't help developers. Unless it's like they're really paying like ludicrous amounts of money for this. Like, being able to put it out on all consoles at once and like have crossplay stuff like that sells fucking games. If I can play Monster Hunter with my friends, I can be on Switch and I can play with my friends on PC. Like, or in the case of Iceborne, if I can play on PS4 and play with my friends on PC, or play on PC and play with my friends on PS4 or Xbox, like, that's a huge win for gamers. Houston Squares, strong arm in the making of Final Fantasy 14 PC and PS3. Yeah, I mean, that's important, and I wish more devs would do that. Like, oh, I'm not riding a dog there. That's too far away. Sorry, Gregory. We're taking the shortcut.
Your doggo's name is Gregory?
Yes, my doggo's name is Gregory. I'm eventually gonna get another dog and name it Rapscallion. Hey, go easy. How you doing, dude? Yeah, I fully plan to name my dogs Gregory and Rapscallion, and I've got Floof the cat, but Floof is on the bench right now. Fucking ads. You know, Goheezy, you wouldn't have ads if you, well, actually, we'll wait till he gets his ads finish. But what? Yeah, but if you know, you can actually avoid ads by subscribing to the channel. And if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime sub every month.
See graph.
Yeah, but I'll leave it at that. That's enough shilling for now.
Graph, should we discuss about our upcoming adventure?
We can. I was actually meant to ask you about that beforehand.
Excited.
Yeah. So so for those of you who live in Texas and damn, I missed that. Fuck, that makes me so mad. So you get hyper armor on that attack if you can land it.
My frames. I still got it in me.
But basically, if you're in Texas, you're gonna be in Texas for Anime Matsuri. Kino and I will actually both be there, which is fucking awesome. So some things you may not realize is that Kino and I have been friends for like a decade now, something like that.
Pretty much a bit, at least 10 years, maybe a bit more. We've been friends for a long fucking time.
And we've actually been in the same place on like 3 occasions, and have somehow managed to still not manage to meet up any of those times.
Which is unfortunate, and it's always been BlizzCon. Always
BlizzCon, and the cell phone reception's been terrible, and it's just prevented us from actually like finding out where the other person was. Despite the fact that at one point I believe I was inside and you were directly outside the building.
Yeah, at one point, and we could not find each other.
Yeah, it's so depressing. So this time we're making sure that's not going to happen by planning well in advance. Exactly. Oh my god, the hitbox there. So we don't have to worry about not having it happen. I think the plan is to currently stay in an Airbnb.
Yep.
And
pretty much party afterwards, because I'll be in the artist alley selling.
I honestly don't have anything that I particularly want to do at that convention, so I will just be there to hang out.
Dude, hanging out at a con after how shit 2020 and COVID's been, we need this. I am also fully vaccinated.
Well, lucky you, I have not been able to get my vaccine yet because I am a fucking retail worker, and so getting a vaccine has been, I had to basically fight the elderly for it.
Oof, a lot of people are getting easy vaccination around me. I was lucky enough to just come in and get it.
There we go, that's good.
But we'll do some fun podcast stuff
yes,
during those days, man.
It's going to be very exciting. But yeah, so if you're going to be there, we could do a meetup. I don't think anyone will actually be in the area to show up. I know my viewer base is not particularly large enough for that to be a thing that is feasible.
We'll be cosplaying as Yomogi.
Yes, I saw it too. So yeah, Kino will have fancy cosplay. I'm happy you're able to actually get one that you could bring in, because I know you were concerned that like it wasn't going to like be like feasible to bring it with you.
I'm worried about her bowgun.
Oh, you're bringing the bowgun with you. Okay, that's.
I am considering on crafting the bowgun. I still have to buy all the materials, but I am considering it as long as it fits with my artist alley equipment.
And that's very exciting though. I think that's I'm excited to see it for sure. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. I have some plans to do some podcasty stuff, do some vlogs and things that we may show during a podcast. We may do a podcast there. I'm not sure. I won't have a computer to bring with me, so
I mean, I get a 10x10 space, so my booth will literally be like our little area for ourselves.
Fancy, yeah. So we can actually. It will be hella loud though, so we'll have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, definitely will be. I think. Let's see how busy this convention is.
Yeah, I mean,
Texas is biggest one for anime.
Yeah, it's a pretty good sized convention from what I've heard. So. Yeah, fella, Kino's not high rank either, so don't feel too bad about that. I have 110 hours in this game, so I am well past high rank into the end game.
Small PP, I have like 15, maybe less. I don't have time to play any video games, unfortunately.
Yeah, you'll get there. Like I've done also the most math I've ever done in a Monster Hunter game.
Oh, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, so part of making those new videos that I've done is I have done a copious amount of math, doing calculations to figure out, okay, what weapons are strong, what should we be using, like how should we be building it, how do skills react with each other and like synergize, and yeah, I have 100% become Matheon for this game. It's kind of crazy. I have done more math than I am willing to disclose, mostly because it's a lot. I may also be filling part of my time at work with doing math, which is something I never thought I would ever say. But it's been fun, like, to really like sit down and figure out what all is like strong and what skills should we be using. Spoiler alert, it's almost entirely crit. It's like but like, and like what weapons are strong and things, and most of the weapons that are strong are pretty straightforward. Rampage skills don't make a huge amount of difference, although they can be good. Things with high crits, things with high raw and reasonable sharpness are generally really strong. But I've done a huge amount of looking into this, which is really cool for me because I've been able to actually understand the game at a much more in-depth level, and like like today, for example, I spent time learning how motion values and hit zones affect your overall damage output, and kind of how to calculate that. So that was actually really exciting for me. Okay, these are all... Sorry, I have to take some notes down here real fast, guys. Give me just a second. Kino, if you want to talk about something, I'm checking out my charm table and stuff, because charm tables are back, unfortunately. So let me actually clarify. It's not charm tables. Charm tables aren't back. Charm rotations is kind of the best way to put it. Basically, there's a list of charms, and you can literally, and right now, possibly because the game is bugged, possibly because of some of the things, you can find out what table you're on, and then look at the list of charms and find out how many hunts you got to do to get the ones you want. Unfortunately, some of those tables, and this is just for the mystery melding, which you get after you beat the game. Some of those tables don't have access to the Weakness Exploit 2 2-slot charm, which is not a good thing, because that charm is very much necessary for making powerful in-game sets. So I'm basically taking down notes on what charms I'm getting, so I can figure out where I'm at on the various tables that are shown. It's kind of a mess, to be honest. And Famo, I don't know how to pronounce his name, or their name, is the French Monster Hunter speedrunner, actually posted on Twitter today a link to the first two tables. We know basically 100% about what is in there. So like it's kind of a way to keep track of it, and keep an idea of what's going. Oh, that's not a good sign. Fortify 1, defense boost 1, 2 level 1s. I think that's a... Oh god, this might be a, I'm in the, what's known as the gout table, which is the worst one that doesn't have the charm that you want. That's really bad.
Wait, what?
So they've labeled the worst charm table the gout table, because it's bad.
Well, Why does this table remind me of very much like 3-4U vibes?
It's not that bad. So you're not. So keep in mind, if your mystery table doesn't have the charm that you want in it, it means you get it from one of the meldings, which is called Rebirth, which is where you sacrifice old charms to get new ones. You can get it from that. So you're not locked out of any charms, but it does make it a lot harder because Rebirth requires old charms thrown into it, and Mystery just Wisp of Mystery just requires you throw monster mats into it.
Okay, well, I thought it was like before where you're stuck on a certain table. I was literally gonna be like, no, not again.
Yeah, it's not that bad. But it's so far we've got it down to basically an art at this point, where once you find out where you are on the table, you can tell what it's not randomized what charms you get from there. It's literally a list. You just goes through the list right now. Now, I think it only applies to, from what I've heard, rarity 3 through 7 charms. So rarity 8 ones aren't actually affected by this, but I'm not entirely sure if that's 100% true. But yeah, it's questionable at best. But I'm 100% like just taking down records of what charms I'm getting. Especially look through these to see if these are any good. What the fuck is this charm? If this was good skills, this would be amazing, but it's actually garbage. Recovery up 3, Part Breaker 2, a level 2 slot, 2 level 1s. Ooh, I think I've seen this one before. I'm pretty sure this is a bad charm. Oh, that's not good. That's not good, Kino. Oh, I don't want to be in that charm table. Let me just write these down.
Can you Mattheon for me, like, a hot second later?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if anyone needs me to go over stuff, I do have a Discord, and actually link that in the chat. And you guys can hit me up there, and I'll be happy to do some quick math for you if you need some questions about stuff. Where is my fucking... Do I have a Discord command? Am I smart enough to have the Discord command? Yeah, I am. Cool.
Thanks, crap.
But yeah, just hit me up there. The math honestly is not super hard to do once you like get rolling. Or to clarify, once you know how it works. But but like designing sets is not super difficult in this game. Like for the most part, it's your standard like EFR calculation. So EFR stands for effective raw. Yeah, so okay, I'll give it to you. You've coined Mattheon and Duck Truck Ass. I'm still not sure where Duck Truck Ass is going to become, like where it actually has any like useful connotations, but you definitely coined it. Stun resist. 1 massive. Why did I do so many fucking charms? I have a... I'm just typing these into a notepad. And this, I know this is probably the most exciting podcast ever, though. I should probably be talking about stuff while I do this, and... yeah, I guess I could talk about math. That's an interesting topic, right?
I will zone out your math lecture. Sorry, dude. I will zone out the TED Talk there.
No, you're good. But yeah, it's not really a super difficult thing to do. Like once you learn the equation, you can figure out basically whatever you want, and then it's just figuring out what the actual bonuses for each skill is, and kind of how they interact. Like attack boost 7, for example, gives 10 flat raw and 10% attack, but that's 10% of your base raw, like your weapons based raw. That doesn't include buffs like your power charm and power talent, stuff like that. It doesn't take that into effect. Tremor res. I'm almost done, guys. I'm sorry. This is, I know, not the most exciting thing. Crit boost 1. This is actually my best crit boost charm, surprisingly enough. 1, no slots. And let's see, earplugs. I'm actually gonna check the charm table after we get done with this podcast, but I don't want to keep you guys waiting any longer. But yeah, we kind of diving back into a previous topic. We will be at Anime Matsuri in Dallas, Texas, of July 8th through, I want to say 11th, 12th.
in the first, second week. We'll clarify on probably the next podcast, but there'll be a lot of fun. I will have a lot of Monster Hunter stickers and stuff to sell. Please come out and support my art. Support Hunting with Friends and check us out.
Hell yeah. I will be wearing my fancy Hunting with Friends cap, the only one in existence. So swing by to get a look at the rarest of the rarest hunting, or the rarest piece of Hunting with Friends merch, because it's the only piece of Hunting with Friends merch. Almost done. Speed sharpening 1, rapid morph 1. Okay, we're good. I'm sorry. Okay, I won't do any more melding. We'll just do quests. If it wasn't so important, like I would
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so surprisingly enough, for Greatsword, one of the things I've seen people doing is using the guard tackle thing, like switch skill, combined with offensive guard to just eat attacks and then combo back out of it with ridiculous damage.
Oh, that's genius.
It's really good. Seth was actually one of the ones who I saw working on it. I know Sarah's been doing some of it too. Oh god!
Oh no!
It's good. Like, when you load it, I can join the quest. We're fine. I mistapped ZR on accident.
I heard the people, I immediately pressed R.
It's okay. I can join and then immediately leave. Depart on quest. We're good.
I like with Greatsword, it feels like pairing,
Hey!
and it reminds me of like Monster Hunter Frontier and old school, like the pairing. I forgot what style. The skill. It feels a little reminiscent of that.
I know there was a style rank thing that was how do I put it? That allowed you to do the. I knew how to charge upswing. I don't remember the other one though. It's been a long time since I played Frontier. I just remember Greatsword having charge upswing and that being the coolest thing ever. Also,
and if you pressed if you're playing, I played on controller. If you press selected, you would counter essentially. So I think you would also block as you attacked.
Good lord, that's amazing.
I miss it. I miss it so much.
On a slightly unrelated note, though, I do want to say this since he's about to be right back. So today is actually one of my mod Gohesi's birthdays. So happy birthday, dude! Like that's fucking awesome. Enjoy being 1 year older and 1 year closer to your inevitable demise. And thank you, and then thank you for all you do, man. Thank you for being a cool mod. Yeah, I hope he enjoys his birthday stuff. He's probably already like dipped out after I said this, but someone can clip that for him, and then he can.
Busy, cannot clip.
Nah, it's fine. I'm sure we can get Hyper or Flyer to do it.
We'll hold back from saying anything of not safe for work content.
Well, I mean, we can say not safe as long as it's not too bad. We can say not safe for work stuff. I literally said fuck in the first 12 seconds of the episode.
Dude, we could never go an episode without dropping the F-bomb. Remember I think there was an episode where we legit tried to not swear the entire episode.
And we failed in the first like 12 minutes of the episode.
Pretty much. Oh, good times.
Yeah, it's just part of my normal speech patterns. Like, especially like working like in a customer-facing job, like with people who you just do not give a fuck about, because most of them are just assholes. Oh my god, freaking Barryoth, would you stop moving? Good lord.
I mean, if they stop moving, they're dead, right?
That's what I need it to be. I need to be dead. There we go. Get dunked.
Nice.
Not sure if that was me dunking or the dog, but I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain.
So nice. I just need its fangs break his stupid face.
If I get it to stop moving long enough to Earthshaker, I can should be able to get at least maybe get it knocked down. That was the fangs. Got him.
Nice.
But yeah, like honestly, like I was halfway tempted to just call this Hunting with Friends After Dark, but like that's not any different from like our normal podcast, so.
It isn't. I mean, didn't we do a drinking one before? It was the After Dark one, the only one we did.
I think we did do an After Dark one where
we recorded. We just streamed it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was done, like, it might have been a birthday stream or something like that.
It was something around that.
I need to sharpen, and then I can get us our big fat buffs. Oh, also, you have a lot of level 1 slots in this game. When you're building sets, like a huge number of them, and there's not anything that fills them damage-wise. Like, all the big damage decorations are level 2 now, like Critical Eye and attack boost. Well, they had to nerf it. It was too powerful in World. So now, basically, what every Blade Master set does is they fill the level 1 slots with, well, Hunting Horn, for example, uses Horn Maestro, because it's actually a damage boost now, which is crazy. And then the rest of them are filled with Speed Sharpening.
Oh,
so you basically always have Speed Sharpening 3.
I mean, not bad.
It's pretty good. Okay, I need... That's a good spot. Yes, right there. Oh, I missed it. Okay, it's fine. We'll get an Earthshaker off here. It feels so bad to miss your Infernal Melody. This is gonna give us a big, massive buff. Enjoy your ride.
Oh, okay.
If you refresh your wire, if you use a wire bug there, like to emergency dodge, you can actually reset that and slam them again.
Oh, okay.
And you should definitely use all your wire bugs slamming them, because they basically instantly fully recharge when you're done.
Got it.
So you can do some real good deeps. Get out of the sky! Oh man, nothing is better than Earthshaker. It's easily the best switch skill in the game, just because of how cool it is.
Ah, yes, low rank Bari off grab.
Well, I know, not just this, but like so Earthshaker as a switch skill is awesome, because I got like even like high rank stuff. So I got some nice dunks last night before, so I think it was the night before on Nargacuga using it. But Earthshaker basically you slam your Hunting Horn into the monster, and then that does a bunch of damage, and then you pull it back and it does a shockwave hit, which means it can't crit, but it does get affected by Horn Maestro. And it also is hit zone independent with a motion value of 100, which is ridiculous. By comparison, my normal like crush move, which is forward and A, that has a motion value of 33, so it's 3 times as much damage, and it's not affected by the hit zone, so it just always does maximum DPS.
Oh.
And it's done basically by doing a power chord on the on your instrument and to like send a shockwave down the wire you've attached to the monster. And it does a lot of damage, but it makes it's like you can like really like dunk monsters with it, which is cool. There we go, nice little Infernal Melody. Yeah, that Infernal Melody, by the way, it's like a 30% damage buff. It's maybe it's not quite that good. It's really strong now. And then it overrides attack up while it's active. Oh man, it's I don't know what it is about this. Well, I know what it is about this Hunting Horn, but like just Rise Hunting Horn is so much fun to play. Like this isn't even a good move. Like I'll show it off. The Magnificent Trio move that they gave it to like play all your songs at once, like this, isn't even that good. It doesn't. It drains your sharpness. It doesn't hit particularly hard, and has a really long cooldown time afterwards. But oh man, if it's not flashy and cool. And also like the new Echo mode you can do, where this is kind of like old Hunting Horn, where your songs don't play until you recital, but you just cool recital where you flip things up. So it's one of the other switch skills you get. So the baseline one is just it's the one that's from the beta where you play a song and you roll and you get a huge amount of iframes, then you play your song and does do some damage. It actually is really powerful. But but this one is so in the other mode your recital only plays your what is the name of this thing? It only plays your self-improvement song. Your other songs are played by playing 2 notes of the same kind on your bar, and so you just play them by attacking. They're also played using Magnificent Trio, and it's it's fun, and it's definitely good for, and it's good for monsters that are on the ground a lot. And then the other option is this Echo mode, which is good for monsters that are up in the air more, or like have a high heads and things like that. And it's just they do about equal damage. They play differently, but they're fun. Man, it's such a great weapon. Also, Flyer, have a good night, dude. Good to see you again. Enjoy your evening. I guess your morning. It's hella late there where you are. Yeah, if you've not had a chance to try out Hunting Horn Kino, I highly recommend it.
I have not. I've been still stuck strong in my Greatsword old ways. And
Greatsword's really fun in this game too. Like it's got a lot of love. You don't have to play the true charge slash playstyle anymore. You can do the offensive guard break ones, and oh my god, 4 a.m. Flyer. Jesus, dude, get some sleep, man, and have a good night. You can aerial Greatsword is a thing now too.
Huh.
It's not using the switch skill that vaults you on top of the monster. It's just you just fly up in the air and then do your charged draw slash in the air. It's dumb. It does a lot of damage, but people have been using that to great success. Also, Greatsword's best matchup in the entire game is in the final boss. Like
really?
Most weapons are getting like sub 5s, some with the getting low 4-minute times for speedrunning it. Greatsword in like the first week and a half the game was out got a sub 3. Or sub 3? Maybe it's sub 4. It might have been like a 3:30 something like that. It's really good. Mostly because the fight has these phases of like where you get access to a very like high hit zone value on the monster, and it's like just lying there letting you wail on it. So you just do so much damage with your charge slashes and things. That you can punish it really well after attacks with true charge slashes and stuff like that. It's really, really strong. Why did I just get rid of that? That was dumb.
I think I completed the gear set I wanted for now until I get to higher rank. But
yeah, we can actually this is a good opportunity. We can kind of go through what pieces we're keeping an eye out for. There's should know your farm is going to affect some of your early gear in high rank because there'll be some pieces that are very strong going through the game that you'll want to make that require parts that are bonuses things from the Argosy. One of those is going to be the Spalder Armor set. Which you have a girl character, so it'd be the Spio armor set. It's the same set, just different names. The waist of that set has 2 points of weakness exploit on it, and requires 1 toxic Kumori, which you get from farming. I think it's herbs from the farm. And it only takes 1 and some other parts, and it's really good. In fact, that's like your go-to waist until you can get a weakness exploit 2 charm.
I mean, I'm not that far yet, but I'll get there. So
yeah.
That's something I keep an eye out.
I'm pretty sure you can actually make that piece. Let me see what it requires. You may be able to make it like the moment you hit high rank. Let me see. It's probably like a little bit into it, but let me double check. It's not very like far in. Yeah. Oh, okay. Once you get to high rank Almudron, you can. No, that's not even high rank. That's low rank Almudron parts. Yeah. So you have to be able to get high rank Alteroth stomachs, the quality stomachs. It's 1 toxic Kumori, 2 quality stomachs, and 1 Almudron plate. And it's really good. It has weakness exploit 2. It's got no slots, but it's basically your go-to piece. I used it in a bunch of my early sets. And then as you're going along, like eventually once you get that charm, you'll move to things like where's it at? Let's scroll through this list. Honestly, the Anjanath waist is really good. It's got 2 points of attack boost. It's got a level 2 slot and 2 level 1s. It's like ridiculously good. The only problem is it requires an Anjanath gem. And then the Anjanath male, I'm pretty sure was good for Greatsword. It's got 2 points in focus. Although I've heard word that focus isn't nearly as good for Greatsword anymore because it just doesn't really do much for the point cost investment.
I don't think focus has ever been like as of role, focus has never been really, I thought, useful for a Greatsword set.
Well, it was still the go-to because it made your true charge slash you got to it even faster. Even if you were skipping stuff, you got that out faster. So it was still good. It was used on every set that I saw for Greatsword. But now it's like I've heard things of people that just aren't using it at all because it's just like it's like a 0.6 second charge time difference, something like that. It's like maybe not even that much. It's like less than a second you get off your charge time.
Not even any difference then.
Yeah, it's almost no difference at all. And then basically what the standard is for basically every weapon right now, and I don't necessarily know what the best greatsword weapons are, but I know I know the Narga greatsword is really good because it has 40% crit on
heard.
it. But basically you're just stacking crit and then attack boost 7.
Huh.
And that's basically it. And that's immediately that's both weapons now. Like if you look at my armor set, and we'll pull that up for people to look at. We'll just do player list.
I'm just posting randomly at this point just to keep hunting.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, even my armor set here is attack boost 7, weakness exploit 3, crit boost 1, handicraft 2. Ideally, if especially with Narg weapons, you can get crit boost 2, sometimes even crit boost 3, depending on what stuff you have. But like everything is stacking attack and stacking crit to hit as high a crit as you possibly can. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. It's with how limited our meta is right now with the number of pieces we have. It's such a, how do I even put it? It's such a weird place to be because there's not a lot of build variety across the game. Like you have a few pieces that are different. You might socket a few different gems. Like longsword wants quick sheath and stuff like that. And then like really the only real build variety is in with bowguns and bow, or I guess elemental weapons in general. But even like dual blades that have been known for using element for such a long time have a viable raw option that is actually like arguably better than most of their elemental options, depending on the matchup. Especially with their new feral demon mode, which is strong and at the same time it's also like it gives you a 20% raw bonus, like raw attack bonus. It's kind of dumb how powerful it is. And like the downside compared to normal demon mode is that you just move a little bit slower. So instead of sprinting everywhere, you just sort of like run slightly faster than normal. So it's a bit. Actually, I guess questionable is what I want to go with. I'm hoping the Title Update 3 will change that. Not Title Update 3, sorry, Title Update 1. I hope it changes before Title Update 3. But it's just weird, like, cause like I don't really have to like, for the most part, I don't really have to learn what pieces I'll be using on a set, because they're almost always the same. Like it's some variation of the Zenogre chest and or the helmet, and then like you're gonna use, if you need handicraft on your stuff, you're gonna use Magnum Mallow helmet and gloves, or if you want crit boost, you're using Rajang pants, because that has 2 points of crit boost on there, and it's one of the only two pieces or two gear sets in the game that has access to crit boost. Can we get the dunk? No. That being said, so Title Update 1 is supposed to have a lot of new stuff. So they've announced, I'm not sure what all you've seen on it, or if you've just seen the announcements, but they've already announced Chameleos and Apex Rathalos.
Oh, I thought it was Rothian.
No, it's Apex Rothian's already in the game.
Oh, okay.
And then so it's Apex Rathalos, and so I know you've not done any of the Apex monsters yet, but basically, they're basically not Apex monsters. They're basically how do I put it? Deviants from Generations to Generations Ultimate. They play almost exactly the same, but you fight them in the Rampage, so they're like focusing the gates and stuff like that sometimes. So Rothian will, like, Apex Rothian will leave stuff on the ground that is like huge, like gives you poison. And Apex Mizu has exploding fire bubbles, like Soulseer does. And Apex Arzuros is literally Red Helm. So we're expecting Apex Rathalos to be Dread King. But the thing is, with Apex, so they announced Apex Rathalos, but there are some hints, like in the training room, that basically says, why am I stuck on the ground? That basically kind of like shows off these murals that show other Apex monsters, including things like Diablos and stuff like that. And so we're kind of expecting those there, and if it follows the trend the Apex monsters are their deviant versions, then that would mean that Apex Diablos is Bloodbath.
That'd be scary. Would that mean there'd be Thunderlords and Ogre, essentially?
Yeah, if it's in the game. I'm not sure we'll get every deviant, but definitely some for sure. I don't think we'll get things like Snow Baron, because Snow Baron is... a lot of its moveset has already been moved into normal Lagombi. But like things like... the thing is, like, I'm really excited for Bloodbath, because I love that fight. Like, Bloodbath is like... it's one of the best fights in the entire franchise. Oh, hey, our friend Magnamal is here.
I see him now.
Oh, nice. Oh my god! Did that make him... okay, I'm not sure how that worked like that, but... So I guess I'll get to show off the Wyvern riding here. That's what I wanted to do. We'll just do the Magic Punisher. So, Wyvern riding on other monsters is actually, like, really strong. It does a lot of damage. Like, surprisingly enough, Tobi Kadachi is actually a ridiculously powerful monster to Wyvern ride. Because like you can just do its backflip thing that does like 360 something damage per go, and you can spam it. Man, it's a really fun mechanic. I'm kind of glad it's in the game. But you can like there's some like dumb things you can do. So Sword and Shield, for example, has a switch skill that is... how do I put it? It's called like counter Shoryugeki, and what it does is you counter it. It's got a pretty small window, but you counter an attack, and then you like rising uppercut them into oblivion.
Shoryuken?
It's basically a Shoryuken, yeah. But the thing is, it does such a high amount of mounting, of Wyvern Ride damage, basically effectively mounting damage, that that only a single one of those is enough to put a monster in the ride mode. And so what you can do with that is you can run in, you can counter Shoryugeki the roar, hop on the monster, and then take the monster with you to fight whatever you're going to be hunting anyway. Gregory? Come on. Come on, Gregory.
You're calling to your doggo.
It's just he's like standing there, like I'm like trying to get on him to ride, and he's like, nope.
Dude, I love Palamute Edition. Finally, me, a dog person. Finally, dog.
It's pretty good. I do like dogs. I like cats, but like the cats in this game are kind of annoying. I mean, they actually are a lot more like useful in this game than they have been in the past. Like you can actually like build them like well, and they do a lot of damage and shit, but. Like, you can give your dog a sleep weapon, and it will guarantee a sleep basically every single quest.
Dang.
You can also, like, carve parts while on the dog, and you can pick up items. And you can go fast, and you can, like...
boy.
And you can, like, jump off and do aerial attacks. And, like, my dog is not even, like, it's just, like, the default one that, like, came randomly generated, so I haven't even, like, done things to max him out or anything.
Oh, man, the plushie, the Palamute plushie was so worth it. It was a lot bigger than I expected it to be.
If you can fit that, I want you to bring it with you to Anime Matsuri so I can see how big it is compared to how small you are.
It is, okay, from tail end, like, from the tail tip to like its snout, it's pretty much almost as tall as me.
That is incredible. I should probably caveat this with the fact that Kino is not a giant.
I am not. I am very much small, about 4 foot 10 inches small.
You might arguably be one of the smallest people I've ever met. Well, I guess haven't technically met yet, but I will have ever met. Because even like my ex, who was super short, was only 4'11", which makes you smaller than her.
Just by like an inch.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun contrast when I am 14 inches taller than you.
It'll be really funny when we do like podcast shenanigans and an anime material at our Airbnb, dude. It's gonna be funny.
It'd be great. Like, my other mod, Cloud's hopping in. Lies! She's a giant nerd! JK.
Oh yes, totally a giant nerd, a nerd about everything. Ha ha ha.
How you doing tonight, Clouds? How was school today? Yeah, it's I'm excited. It's gonna be really hype. Is there a lottery going on? There's not.
I scanned my K. Rool amiibo and got nothing.
Reno. I actually went on a hunt for the amiibos, and that hunt lasted all the way to get across the street to the GameStop that's near where I live, where they then gave me 3 receipts full of locations where they might have what I'm looking for, because they did not. And I was like, well, I'm done.
Nope. It's my pre-order, man. Pre-order.
Like,
I still need to pick up my Palamute one.
Like, I went there, honestly, the thing is, like, I went there to get a new Switch Pro controller, because this one is buggy as hell. It's like an off-brand one. When you plug it in, so I couldn't play while it was charging. I was like, okay, I'll get an official one, and I'll spend the money so it's actually reasonable quality. And they don't have them. On one of the 3 main consoles, they don't have controllers.
They have been shorting for some reason, like shortages. I've noticed that with Switch Pros.
It's just frustrating, because like I wasn't even like, it's not like I didn't want the Monster Hunter one, because I did, but I knew those were sold out, so it wasn't a huge deal to be like, okay, well, I'll just worry about a different. I'll just get a regular one. It's not a huge deal. But like they don't even have like the regular ones.
Huh.
He was so dumb. All right, Toby. All right. I will say, they've done a great job of, like, making some of these older monsters like, really, really strong comparatively.
A lot of balancing.
Yeah, because, like, Puke Puke, for example, is a monster that was...
He got bullied often.
Because he was like a 1-star monster, the same, like, level as Great Jagras. But now, Puke Puke is, like, a 4-star monster and will beat your fucking ass. Like, he's actually legit dangerous. Especially, like, for me, like, the first time I fought him was in high rank. And because I soloed all the way through the game till the end game. And I got to him, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna test out this Girototo's light bowgun, which is rapid fire spread 2s. And so I'm, like, locked in place firing these spread 2s, unable to like, move out of the way of these big attacks.
Counter, beautiful.
Come to me. And bam, into the ride. On our Amazon. Okay, so we're gonna do a weird thing here. Oh, did it not hit Bishaten? Oh, rest in peace.
What was this weird thing?
So the strategy here for if another monster's in the area that and basically the one that you wanted to use, like, so if basically the one you're fighting is the one that gets rideable first, you basically immediately slam into the other one, then get on the other one, and then use that one to fight the one you're actually wanting to damage.
Huh.
That way you're not, like, doing damage to a monster you don't care about. Oh, that was perfect. And I had hyper armor for the whole thing too. The dream. Unfortunately, the big downside of the current Honeyhorn builds is that basically all of them require you to sharpen like 2 or 3 times in the quest. Ooh, nice dunk. Yeah, I mean, I'm just hoping, like, I do hope the amiibos come back in stock. It's like, the one I really want is, like, the Magna Malo one, because it's an actual, like, layered armor set, with which there's only 2 in the game.
Oh, dude, the thing is the Magnum Hollow one is collector's edition only.
Is it?
Which is the unfortunate. Yeah!
Oh, shit.
As far as I remember, you can only get it via collector's edition. I mean, what you can do is buy NFC cards, which is literally the amiibo cards, but without paying the amiibo price. You still get everything.
Cool, that may be what I do then, because I don't really care about collecting it. I just wanted the armor set.
Just get the card, the amiibo cards. That's what I would as the collector, I would recommend for a non-collector just get the amiibo card.
Well, I whiffed the fancy spin, but we got fat buffs, so maximum DPS time. Oh, that's an unfortunate. That's a real unfortunate Earthshaker.
So the Magnum Malo amiibo, literally it looks super sick. It's pretty big for amiibo.
Yeah, like it's more. Like, I'm pretty happy with the ones that came out with this. I've seen a bunch of them like advertised on Facebook because some companies are like selling them. But like I've obviously not gotten them myself.
Really nice. I mean, the Magnum Malo one for sure. The Palalico and Palamute one, they're like eh. The Magnum Malo one though, that's the one I would recommend. Just to like have.
Yeah, my biggest issue is that like I want to like get a bunch of like collectibles and things going, but like I just don't have room. Like my room is already so cramped as it is that it's just like I don't have a place to put them. Like I've got a like a Tigrex display on my back wall that you can't see because green screen, but it's this is like even when I had my like just my normal camera out there, you couldn't see it. Like there's just not enough room to put it in a spot where it could be seen on stream, stuff like that, and even now it's like the stickiness on the display is falling off, so it just falls off the damn wall.
Oh.
So, like I've lived here for so many years, and like my room is so like my walls are so bare compared to the rest of the room, where there's like guitars and I have a table full of miniature pieces and paints and stuff, and obviously my computer desk and streaming setup. Like, and because I don't want to have to change the positioning of my green screen, it's literally just I like move it down because it's one of those like collapsible ones, and then I just step over it the rest of the time. Which I know sounds really, like, I guess unprofessional is the word I'm going to use. It's not really the right phrase, though, but it's just, like, how it has to work. I don't know. It's a weird situation. It's, like, and the thing is, like, if I didn't, have a massive collection of miniatures and play a lot of armies for Age of Sigmar, I'd probably just be able to put stuff in the living room, but I can't because I have so many things there that are already, like, taking up space. Like, so we have 2 kitchen tables, neither of which is ever used. And one of them is 100% filled with my miniatures. And the other one is 1/3 of the way filled with miniatures, and the rest of it is filled with my roommate's, like, canned goods that he eats on occasion. This is
Ham goods?
So like canned pastas and things.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like ham. He makes his own ham. Like,
Yes, it's hammed goods. No, he's even busier than I am. He's a game developer, so.
Oof.
I see him like once every like 4 or 5 days when he's not in his room.
This will be the last hunt for me, man.
No problems. It'll be a short episode,
Yep.
but I'm totally cool with that.
I need to sadly I need to go back to work.
No worries. Yeah, I was hoping we did this impromptu as a way to give you a little bit of a break from your work without having you feel bad, so a chance
I needed it.
to farm some gear and have fun.
So awful. Why won't I skip this cutscene?
Because
Jeez.
I'm not skipping, because I've not seen this cutscene, which is weird.
Oh. I've not seen it too, but still. Whoa, it's a rainbow bird.
It basically gives you, it maxes out your stuff.
Oh, that's so cool.
You'll find those on all of like the big major boss fights too. There we go. Wow, Baroth, you are really frustrating. I have managed to get hit by every single attack this monster has done. Every single one has hit me.
And Baroth does not like you, dude.
I just want an Earthshaker. That's all I want.
No Earthshaker for you.
Just Baroth, let me do some fat deeps, please. I'm getting shown up by a low-ranked Baroth, and it's embarrassing. Oh my god! I finally get one off, and then he like steps backward the last second and dodges it.
You thought.
This Baroth is Neo. He can see the code. He can see into the Matrix to dodge everything, and it's bullshit.
Oh, man, that means we can't kill him.
Nah, we're just the better agent, Agent Smith.
Oh my gosh.
The question is, which one of us is the original?
Everywhere new. So how about the upcoming new Matrix? Huh?
Yeah, I'm actually excited for it. Mostly because it basically retcons everything that happened in Matrix 2 and 3, and then just starts over.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah, from what I've heard, they're retconning Matrix 2 and 3, or basically Reloaded and then Revelations, I think was the last one. And this is going to be the new Matrix 2, because originally the Wachowski sisters never planned to do a sequel, but it made so much money that they were like, I guess they were kind of like, I don't know if they were hard for funds or if they got like bullied into it by the studios, but basically they ended up forced to do so. And so now this is the opportunity they had to like actually like write a Matrix movie that they actually wanted to do. It's actually really exciting. God, how am I not? Oh, I don't have enough wire bugs to do this properly. There we go, and then we'll Mounted Punisher. This is actually really inefficient. I should have done a few more attacks and then Mounted Punisher right as it's about to end, but it'll work. And bam. You know, I'm actually shocked. This is gonna be like the first Honeymoon Friends podcast we've done in a long time that is not going to have us failing a quest.
I know, which is a great thing, man. That feels good. Later down the line, though.
Admittedly, like, I am really, really overgeared for the content we are doing, and I'm even playing like absolute ass. I am not like it would take a miracle for them to kill me.
Oh, dude, sorry, I gotta stick with low rank. I wish I had
good.
so much more time to play.
Nah, it's fine.
Huge project.
Nah, it's totally cool. Like it's nice to be able to do this. I actually need low rank parts from the monsters we're fighting, so it's like convenient. I still have a change my weapon from the last stream that I never got to do because like they said you're gonna play Sword and Shield for a quest, and I'm like, I don't have any Sword and Shield. Let's see if we can make one, and none of the ones that are good I can make.
Oh, you need the parts.
Yeah.
Figure out what you can make.
Well, I know what I can make. I figure out which ones I want, but I needed Baroth stuff because the Diablo's Sword and Shield is actually the best in slot one, and it's weird because Sword and Shield, because Raw is so powerful right now that Element is not the way you play Sword and Shield anymore for the most part. Kind of like the end of kind of like Iceborne, in that because you still have the perfect rush and like it's still really strong. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna assume that fence means that Magnemala is here in 20 seconds.
Probably.
Luckily, this monster dies very fast because there's 3 monsters in this quest.
Yep.
There's Magnemala.
Nice call, man.
There
he is.
Oh, he's literally right next to us. That's great.
He's right behind me, isn't he? Yes.
Shit,
run!
It's like, you said there he is, and I like turned around and like, and he's just like right there. Okay. I have Inferno Melody up. We can get that going pretty soon. I guess we'll just do this. Wow. Both of them chose the exact wrong time to taunt. That's great. Okay, Toby's dead.
Yep. Dead.
I don't think I've fought Magnum with Hunting Horn without like a full like geared up crew.
I'm not geared.
Chat, did you guys see that? What did I hit?
I had to look at them replays.
I mean, I watched it happen and I have no idea what I actually like landed the hit on there. My Earthshaker attached to nothing.
Oy.
And then it, because I hit the first blow, I have hyper armor and iframes through the rest of it. And so I just didn't take any damage from the explosion. I got afflicted with Hellfire Blight and stood there. And doing damage. And I don't know what hit, like where the hitbox was there. Hey. Give me Wirebug refill. Slamming between these two walls. Ah, yes.
Here we go.
Should probably be attacking the back here and trying to get the detonation. Oh, is that that's not the combo, right? No.
Oh, thank goodness the Switch is its own controller as well, because my Pro just died.
Oof.
I actually haven't played my actual Joy-Cons. I don't want to ruin these Joy-Cons, are too pretty.
Oh yeah, because you got the special edition, didn't you?
I got the special one, yeah, the special Switch. I waited out just for this. I had a good feeling.
Oh, I didn't land the hit fast enough.
Oh, it feels like I had to claw.
Hey, Walker. It's a pretty big Magna. You're not kidding. This is a pretty big boy. Silver Crown probably? Maybe gold?
It's huge, definitely for sure. Oof, my fingers are still just a bit too small for this Switch.
I mean, I know the pain, Kino. My hands are, except I have the opposite problem, that my hands are enormous compared to the tininess that is my Switch.
Oh man, we're facing the same problem on different spectrums.
Like, I actually have to play with it hooked up to my dock because playing it on the actual Switch over a period of time with it attached actually hurts my hands.
Ooh, I know that feeling too.
Hell yeah, Walker. Graduating high school, college? What education is this? Graduate degree? That was a quote unquote clean hunt.
Clean
College
podcast.
Second bachelor's. Man, that's impressive, dude. That's more than
wow.
that's twice as many bachelors as I have. Actually more than that because I only have an associate's.
I have none. I'm a dropout.
Yeah, but you're also an entrepreneur and have your own business and.
That is true. I am also, this thing I've been working endlessly on for this past month has to like deal a little bit with Disney.
Ooh. Is it official or?
So it's in Anaheim. It's an anime event which does involve a bit of Disney. So
That's
I've been doing a lot of illustrations. I'm buttload tired though.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. Oh shit, Hunter Helper's a thing?
Huh.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Now we know. Cool.
Apparently I'm getting like bonus like money and bonus like bonus rewards and things for helping you.
Yeah, dude. Thank you for helping and caring. I'm much appreciative with as little time I have.
With as terrible as I am at the hunting horn, I have a long way to go. And the thing is, it was like I learned how to do this, or I started playing this weapon on a on a whim, basically. I said, "All right, guys, what weapon do you want me to play next? What do you want to see?" And Locomo, one of the regulars in the stream, was like, "Hey, play Hunting Horn," and paid the channel points to do it for Hunt. I started playing. I was like, "Shit, this is great. This is really good." So we should definitely do a closing thing, and we'll finish up the episode.
Going to try to pose with this.
Don't forget to tell your doggo to wait.
Fudge. Wait, Cerberus. Good job, buddy. Wait. Fucker. Yes, wait.
They're so ready to go. It's like they want you to give them treats. Which you actually
Dude,
can.
I love them! Oh, you can pet them!
And you can give them treats, and it bounces on their nose. And go.
Oh no, this is too much. Oh, I didn't know this.
You can pet the dog in Monster Hunter Rise.
Oh, you can shake. Oh man. See this, I cherish my Palamute plush even more now.
Apparently, to move awesome out of that animation, you can cancel it by pushing B, and it actually rolls in the hub.
Huh.
The more you know. The only way to roll in the hub. Time to make a clickbait video. Alright, let's see. Weapon pose sets.
Oh, these are nice ones.
There's a lot of really good ones. The only thing I think is weird is that it's got like there's no animation getting into it.
It's just like, what is it? Microsoft Excel, or not Excel, slideshow.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, I just moved. Gosh dang it. Let's see if we can do this properly. This is like the one thing that's like posing for pictures is actually the worst in this game.
I liked it a lot better in World for posing for picture. I thought they would have improved the system. It feels a little bit clunkier now.
It still was hard though. Like lining up where you wanted your character to stand is still like not easy.
Oh, it feels a lot worse. Moving it was a lot easier then versus now.
All right, and we'll leave it there. That being said, guys, Kino has to go. She's got much work to do, but we will be back with more episodes coming up sometime soon, and not like 4 months later like we did with this current episode.
It's been a lot, but we are also missing our one other member, but he is at work.
Yeah, we'll get him in hopefully next time, and for sure in July when we have those fancy podcasts. Well, hopefully we'll get like 3 or 4 more podcasts in before then.
And vlogs.
That being said, though, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I will actually continue the stream after this because I do plan on streaming a little bit more. But thank you guys for the podcast. Thank you all so much for watching. It really does mean a lot. And this is Gravion and
Kino. You can follow me anywhere on Instagram and all the other Twitter stuff. It's a bunch of Monster Hunter goodness too.
Oh yeah, we should probably chill for a second. I totally spaced on that. Yeah, you can follow her at Kino Creations on basically every social media platform.
Yep, pretty much.
And that's Creations with a K. Yeah. And then you can find me at Gravion on Twitter, and yeah, that's about it. And then I've got a Discord as well, which Hunter Chatbot linked a little while ago, which I can put in Discord in chat again, where we talk about random stuff and I post about when I'm going live. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to follow for more episodes, and we'll see you guys later. This is Gravion and
Kino
signing out.